Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, so I'm sorry for not explaining why I disappeared in the previous 2 or 3 weeks, but basically I'm just going to tell you quickly what happened and then we can jump in the plan with me. So this month I was on vacation and I thought I would take this opportunity to actually film and edit a lot of videos, so post a lot for you guys, but that's not exactly what happened. Actually, this was exactly the opposite of what happened. So the second week of February was my last week at the office for this month, especially Wednesday actually was my last day, because Thursday and Friday we had off because we were going to have a holiday on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and we didn't want to go to the office due to traffic. And so Wednesday was my last day at the office, and at the end of the day I rescued a little kitten. So I saw a family of 3 kittens and a mother cat on the garage next to my building, and I decided to try to rescue them. I saw them on Monday, and then on Wednesday I was able to get one of the kittens. I brought him home and I brought him to the vet as well. And he's a very cute and tiny kitten and I love him. But these first days were very difficult because he was separated from his mother and his siblings. So he was crying a lot and I had to try to feed him with another kind of food, which actually worked out pretty well. But I was very sad for him because he was very lonely, even though as I was trying to be with him all the time and I was all the time at home. So on Sunday, I was able to capture the second kitten, and he was much bigger and in a much better condition than the first one. The first one had a skin problem around his paws and also his tail, and the second kitty actually just had one small spot of skin problem on his paw, so it was much simpler. But he was much more aggressive than the first one. So the first one was very easy to capture. I just called him and he came. The second one actually fought for his life, so he was very difficult to catch. But at the end of the day, I got him, and I added more work to an already difficult kitten. So I had 2 kittens and both of them were missing their mother. The mother was calling outside and they were hearing, so they were crying as well. And the mother was hearing their cries, so she was crying as well. So for the first week, it was quite difficult. And then after that, I think after 2 or 3 days, the second kitten was completely fine. He wasn't aggressive at all. He was very, very mild and wanted attention. And then by the end of the second week, we didn't have any more crying. Actually, by the half of the week, we didn't have any more crying. They were fine and they were happy. And I went to the vet a couple of times, always on Wednesday. Let me just put this here that I went to the vet here, not on Friday. And I went to the vet because I wanted to get them checked out, but also because they need vaccines and they need to be treated for their skin conditions. Their skin condition, and they are being treated right now. It's much better than when they started, which is great. So I'm just going to write down here, just going to quickly update that we have a couple of vet visits. So I had on Wednesday here, and also I'm going to have today, which is the last Wednesday of the month. So that's why I was off for a while. And also during this week here that we had holidays, I got COVID. So my boyfriend tested positive on Friday, so I assumed I would get COVID as well. I started feeling a little bit ill on Wednesday, and then on Friday I tested again and I tested negative. But I think I had it for a while and then I didn't have it anymore. Anyway, more or less, for a week and a half, we were kind of this COVID zone, so I wasn't feeling my best either, and that's why I didn't post anything and I didn't film anything. Anyway, that's the story behind why I didn't post anything. Now let's get into the planning. So it's the 28th already. The last time I checked this planner was on the 13th, as you can see. So we're going to jump right into the 28th, which is going to be the second last day of the month. There you go. So I have a couple of different things I need to do today. I already did a couple of them. First of all, let me just get you guys a little bit closer, and also it's kind of dark, so let me see if I can make it a little bit brighter. There you go. So I need to complete my electronic timesheet from work. I should have done that before going on vacations, but I didn't, so I have to do this today. I also needed to schedule a appointment for my citizen card for Portugal, because I have a Portuguese nationality, and now I have to get the citizen card, and then later I can get the passport. So I have to get this started. Actually, I already did that. I have scheduled it for next week, which is great. Usually they don't have times available, so this was very lucky for me. I also need to film a couple of videos. So I have to film all of the check-ins for my budget. So let me just write that down. I already did a couple of them. Actually, this one is edit and this is done. The film check-in 2 is done as well. Then I have the check-in 3 and check-in 4. And I also have to film this video, which is going to be called Getting Back into Planning, I think. So we're doing that right now. And then I have to have a look at my social media planner, because as you can see, I have also not touched it for the last few weeks, and I need to see what exactly I need to film so I can complete this later. But these were all the things that I had actually planned for the day. And I also need to take the cats to the vet. So take cats to the vet. This is probably going to be done by the end of the day. So today I think I woke up at 6:30. This is usually the time I'm waking up with the kittens because they want to eat. And let me just put here, take care of cats. I have to give them medicine and food, and this usually takes about 1 hour. I also filmed a couple of videos, so I'm just going to put here film reels, and I did that right here. And I also needed to film a new pen unboxing, which I did. This is great. Okay. And I'm still on vacation, so I'm just going to write that here. And what I'm going to do is, I'm not actually planning for this week. I'm just going to go ahead and fill in everything that I did. So I'm just going to write here that I was still on vacation these days. Oh, I didn't need to write that on Sunday. Oops, I'm a little bit too close. Okay, so vacations here. I'm just going to fill that in. Okay, so my vacations started on Monday the 19th, and they are going to end tomorrow the 29th. And I like to have Friday as my first day back because I can have a home office day that is very chill. I just need to read my emails and check what I need to do for the following week, which is great. So let's have a look at what I did in the previous days. So on Sunday, I actually went to watch a movie, which was great. It's the new Studio Ghibli movie, The Boy and the Hero, I think is the name. So this was at 3:30. So I'm just going to write here cinema and The Boy from Ghibli. I'm not going to write exactly what it was, but it was something like that. Then I went to the shopping mall, and we stayed there until 9:30. I needed to buy my father a gift because it was his birthday, which I did. I went to the shopping mall. I was looking for furniture as well. And we stayed there until 9:30, like I said, I think. So then we went back to our house. And that's pretty much what we did on Sunday. Yesterday, which was Tuesday, I actually spent most of the day cleaning up the house. So I need to put here clean bedroom and also clean living room, wash dishes, organize the kitchen, and I did all of that. I also bought a mop, cleaned the house because I didn't have one, and it's actually very useful. I didn't buy it before because I thought it wasn't going to help, but it actually did. Okay, I did all of that. I also bought my cat's medicine, and I also bought a new dinner table and chairs. And I did that because one of the people that live here is actually going to move out, and it's going to be just me and my boyfriend, so we need a new dinner table. Because she is going to take the one that we have here because she bought it. So that's only fair. But I'm really excited for this new dinner table because I think it's going to be much bigger and better for us. Okay, now let me have a look at what else we need to do for this week. So tomorrow is going to be my last day in vacations, which is very sad, but it happens. And then the 1st of March is going to be the first day back. So let's get to the 1st of March. First things first, I need to complete my ETS as well on Fridays. I need to do the handling revision for test 1. I need to read the emails, and I think that's all that I need to do for Friday for now. Maybe later I'll have a better idea of what I have to do, but what I'm going to do as well is just going to look at my Outlook calendar to see if I have any specific meeting for this day. Yeah, I don't have any meetings during this day, which is great. So this is going to be a home office day. Now let's get back into February, and I'm going to go into the weeklies. There you go. So I was on vacation and here as well. I'm just going to write that down somewhere. So vacations and vacations. So let me just see what I did for this past week. I went to the dentist on the 21st, so I'm going to grab my highlighter for that. There you go. So at 3 o'clock, I think I'm gonna put it right here. It was at 3, my dentist appointment, and it was just for cleaning. And I also went to the vet. I think at around 6:30 I went to the vet. So on Saturday I actually had snacks with my boyfriend's family here at our house, and we also watched a couple of soccer games on the television. So I think it was 5:30 that they arrived. So snack B's family, and I'm going to put C, Mac, and George. There you go. And it went on for a while. And then here we had at 3:30 our cinema for Studio Ghibli, and this went on for a while. And then we had the shopping mall visit that went on for a while as well. Then on Thursday, I actually went at around 11. I went to city market to buy a couple of things for my cat tree that I was building. And this took a while. I actually came back at 3:30, actually until 3. And I think that's going to be pretty much it for today's video. I know it was not exactly a plan with me. It was more about getting back into the planner and having a look at what I did so far. But it's good to do this exercise once you get out of the habit of using your planner, because sometimes that happens, especially when you're too overwhelmed to look at your planner, or you're on vacation, you're traveling, so you don't use your planner as much. But the important thing is to come back to your planner once you need it. So I'm going back into work in 2 days and I need to get back into the planner. That's why I decided to make this video as well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a little bit different, but I'm going to film a lot of videos right now so you can watch it for the next weeks. And I'm going to go back into my normal routine of filming the videos for the channel. Anyway, thank you. Don't forget to leave your like and also subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Bye bye.